Hey everybody, welcome back to Dragon Age. Let's get started with the War Council here. We've got things to do, people to see, things to kill, you know, the usual. So we'll get these guys going, and then I'll probably go and talk to a couple of people, and then we're gonna head out. Resources are ready, so we got some obsidian, thank you very much.
My scouts report no signs of danger in the pass nearby.
I will arrange patrols to ensure it stays that way.
The following is a confession that I, Abernael Harish, known as Painter, when in the employ of the Inquisition, did betray our cause in exchange for promises of a title from the Venatori. That's not good. I acknowledge the mercy of the Inquisition in allowing me my life in exchange for secrets of the enemy, who I have now forsworn, and I willingly serve my sentence in prison. Abernael Harish, as witnessed by Liliana. So, I don't know if we want that person around, period, but we did get some herbs here. Very cool. Now, I'm pretty sure that we only have those things to really do. Because in order to explore the Warden activity, we want to investigate the Western Approach. Which is apparently a pretty heavy tie-in with Origins and Dragon Age 2. So I'm not really getting a ton of the references, but that's okay.
All right.
Let's go for more obsidian.
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
We may as well just gather materials,
Let's see
coin,
what we
whatever
have.
we can. Just to be efficient. I'm gonna go talk to Sera because I don't even think we've talked to her since we came here. She's in the tavern, but apparently not where I was looking originally. I like what you guys have done with the place. Okay, the tavern. Is that this one here? I think so. Let's see if she's up here.
The funniest thing I've seen in years. That cat dancing
sounds
around
like that's her
off in
singing.
his pants and like a fool. Made my day bright, it did. Maker knows what got into
Sarah's
the little
cabinet of
rat
wonder
catcher.
whose it was. Delivered. One cabinet suitable for a lady's curiosities if resources should be spent on such things. Eat it, Morris. Stuff needs a place. Stuff. List of stuff. Silk bolts, not arrow bolts. Soft. Make something. I think that minstrel Meriden is chatting me up. This song is creepy.
Hey you,
Oh,
I
that's
have
not
an
her
inquisitive
singing.
favor to ask. Just a little thing, really. A little march around for some of your people. It's nothing for you, right?
Sure. What's
All
up?
right, let's hear what you've got.
Jump right in, huh? I like that. It's a red Jenny thing. I got a tip that some noble stiffs are arguing over Vachel. Land squabble. They're getting little people beat up. So I need you to go to your big table and send some people to walk through town.
Just walk through.
Just walk through. Easy, right?
Yeah, what else is going on
Is
here?
this a tip from one of your friends?
Not a Jenny. Just normal angry people getting sick of being in the middle. I don't usually hear about things this far away. But having a friend like you is like getting really big ears. Bigger than normal, I guess, because we both... Never mind.
Okay.
Who's asking for this?
I'm asking, because I heard people complaining. See, when nobles fight, it's not them. It's their little people stuck in the middle. It's like a polite war, so no one pays attention. But if you march through, the people up top feel threatened too. Stuff like this is always happening. Good sovereigns to be made if you're one of the few who notice.
And I know it's greedy, but
What does
what's
the
in it for
Inquisition
me?
get out of this?
Nobles think everyone is out to get them. So when your helmets march through, both sides will think the other's your ally. Both get scared, both make deals. Worst case, you get a little bump among the people just because they see you active. Can't promise anything, but something will happen. Just like always.
Okay,
All
we'll
right,
have
Sarah.
people take a look for you.
I'll have someone look into it.
It's fun, right? Being important without doing a thing. Well, not much of a thing. Not everything has to be torn skies and ancient arseholes. Every little thing makes a difference somewhere.
I like your attitude. Order a march through
Demon
for
armies
shield.
and wardens, and Varric has
Verkiel.
exactly who we need. The big talker just knows everything.
You don't fit the Inquisition. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna rock with that.
What do you think about the people who have gathered?
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Any of them. What about
do you
my
think about our
advisors?
spy master, ambassador, and commander?
Liliana is pretty in places. Swear I've seen her too. Or heard she used to play. But that'd be mad. Now Josephine, she's as good at humbling her kind as I am. Just with less mess. Knows her business, if you have to have it. And Cullen, I suppose if you want a jackboot, you get a big one so you can grow into it. Nice hair, though.
Nice
What
hair,
about
though.
Dorian?
He's fun. Could lose a bit more to Vinta.
What about Cole?
What about Cole?
I'm not saying nothing about that. That thing is just wrong.
We'll talk
I had a
later.
feeling that was coming.
Good, right?
Oops.
I'll be here. Something you want?
I would like to hear her opinions.
What do you think about the people who...
Again with your people. Right, which ones?
Thoughts about Cassandra?
Not as buttoned up as she plays, right? Tough, though. I'd stand behind her in front of anything.
Okay.
What about Solus?
Solus? His head's crammed up 1,000 years ago.
Anything to say about Varric?
Varric? Too clever. Always saying something, but never saying it straight.
I feel like we're just trying to like build up gossip about our
What's
friends.
an Iron Bull?
It makes me wonder about things.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we've heard of these from her.
Woof.
All of this is kind of
We'll
ringing a
talk
bell.
later.
Good, right? I'll be here. Well, you're here.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
So, was there ever a Red
Is
Jenny?
Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary.
kind of interesting,
because
like-
blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, right? It don't have to be so complicated.
Interesting. There's got to be somebody leading this thing. Maybe not, but I
So do you
mean,
take turns leading or something like that?
There's nothing to lead. Put a few favors in, take a few out. Stop and you cut yourself out. Other than that, we stay out of each other's way. Probably best. Some are right horses.
Are you just about pranks and revenge? Or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
interesting. So, is there like a moral
So who
code that
decides
you follow?
who deserves it? You? By what authority?
Look, Dukey cuts a stable boy's finger off for snagging a biscuit. He's eating an arrow for tea. Deserves it. Most times, it's just fun. And embarrassed, the same as dead for some. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might plonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, they wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway. The little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So they don't know that you're part of the Inquisition at all, then
Seems
I
like there's
imagine.
no way the people who contribute could even know what they're helping with.
Don't need to. Maybe some ask for a target, a note like. But maybe they plant something just to help mess with things. I did something and something happened. That's a wish for some people. Probably not heralds. Anyway, sometimes I don't even do anything and people think I did because something happened anyway. That's good too. Free payday. And free blame rag. But whatever.
It's probably because you're mostly sketch, but You know, whatever
can
works
play
for you.
along if it
I'm not
works
here to
for you.
judge.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
We'll talk
Yeah.
another time.
It's all good, innit?
It's all good, ain't it? It is. I love her accent. I wish I talked like that. Okay. So, let's do this. I want to talk to Cassandra and see what she's thinking about this whole Stroud situation. Maybe she doesn't care. Maybe she does. Oh, okay. No, she apparently does.
I can keep staring at this, but I won't get any closer.
Closer to what exactly?
What are you looking for?
I suppose I'll never find them on my own. We saw so many Red Templars at the assault on Haven. Perhaps all that was left of the Order. What we didn't see was Lord Seeker Lucius. Indeed, I've seen no hint of any Seekers amongst the Red Templars, or anywhere. I have a growing suspicion Corypheus has imprisoned them.
Do you think that they could be dead?
Why imprisoned? He could just as easily have killed them.
Not easily. But yes, they may be dead. But the Seekers began this war against the mages. They cannot have simply vanished. There must be a trail we can follow, yet so far I have only discovered hints.
What if they're infected with the lyrium?
But they could have ended up just like the Red Templars.
Seekers do not use lyrium. I assume Corypheus gained control of the Templars by corrupting the lyrium they were already taking. To do the same to a Seeker,
Actually, that makes sense.
you'd have to force the lyrium upon him. That may be what happened, but it couldn't have begun that way. We're missing a piece of the puzzle, Inquisitor. I need to find it.
Okay, well, we can do
Finding them obviously means a lot to you.
I left the Order, but I can never abandon them. I cannot even claim that rescuing them would be beneficial. They wouldn't look kindly on the Inquisition. But even so, if there's a chance... If we can spare resources to follow up on these leads, Inquisitor, I would appreciate it.
that. Yeah, we can do that. So, it seems like there's a lot of things that our companions would like us to take care of. And I'm totally okay with it. I like doing that stuff. I think it's cool to get to know them better and so on and so forth. Are we able to cancel these as they're happening? No, we actually can't. Okay. So I think... Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's head back in, shall we? I was thinking of going to the western approach sooner rather than later. Our scouts confirmed the Inquisitor's report. A large force of Grey Wardens has moved into the western approach. We need to establish
Any
a
news on
foothold out
rifts
there
beyond reach of the
immediately.
Inquisition?
Yes. And it is not good.
And the only thing we have available is recommending immediate deployment of troops to secure a position in the western approach. So we could do this. And we are doing it. Our scouts confirm the Inquisitor's report. A large force of Grey Wardens is moving to the western approach. We need to establish a foothold out there immediately. Yeah, let's go. Let's bring out... Let's bring out Varric. Bring out Blackwall. Actually, you know what? Instead of Varric, let's bring Cole. I want to see more of his assassination type stuff. I do realize I need to put some points into sneaking for him. And then I'm going to take out Dorian and just experiment a little bit more with his approach and see if I can figure out his necromancy and if it's something I want to do before I commit.
visitor. Welcome to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest, but no one's been close enough to figure out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the vicious wildlife, we haven't made it far out here. One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying overhead. In short, this might just be the worst place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
Great. That's fantastic.
Are you worried about me?
Someone has to be. And try not to die.
Aww.
I don't want to deliver that report to Skyhold. We intercepted a Venatori messenger and, persuaded him to give up the orders he was carrying. We have them here. This entire place. It just feels like something's not right. Be careful.
Interesting stuff. Okay. Let's see this then. Intercepted Venatori message. Octavian, with our allies, the Templars, okay, great, redeploying and abandoning their mine in the canyons, we will now focus our efforts on the excavations and the summoning attempts. We have a word with our White Claw associates. I'll be sending further resources your way. Great. What about requisitions? Do you need anything?
What is it?
This could help us.
Okay, Quillback leather, Phoenix scales, Vargas scales. Okay. Don't have anything we can turn in just yet. So I did think that this was going to be a little bit more direct. Here's a whole bunch of the red lyrium stuff. Might not be a bad idea to scout those deposits. Unfinished business. I'll help Cassandra hunt the targets down. Memories of the Grey. Okay. Fade Rift. Who knows what? Fade Rift. You know, it sounds a bit strange here, but I'm thinking I might change my approach now that I'm here. I thought it was going to be more of like a directed thing. But what I'm going to actually do is kind of pull back a second and see if we can maybe help some of our friends a bit. This is the mission for Cassandra. She's got a couple of things going on. Dorian's mission about bringing him to the Gullen Lantern. That one's kind of a tough one. I don't know what I'm going to do there. Sera's mission. Solus's old friends, a spirit's been summoned against its will. This one sounds kind of interesting. It's in the Exalted Plains. And I don't know that we have access to the Exalted Plains yet, do we? No, because we don't have enough power, so we won't be able to go and do that just yet. Well, you know what? I guess a lot of these we're probably going to have to go to a new area. We can have them investigate this thing of the Seekers for her. Okay, let's just stay. Let's get some things done here. In fact, we could go and try and close this rift right off the bat. See what kind of trouble we're running into. I'm actually going to switch over to Dorian to test this out. And I don't... Oh, you know what? I don't even have any points. I have Horror. You unleash spirits of fear that terrify all enemies within the area. Not much I can really try there. In terms of behavior, a couple of people recommended to not keep any reserve, and that actually makes sense. Same with healing potions. In terms of the HP threshold, that actually does kind of matter. And you can just follow the controlled character for now. Dorian's good. For me, same thing. Okay, here we go. This must be an area? Yeah, okay, it is. The area of effect. Oh, we're actually going to the wrong one. I guess we can go to either one. Let's continue on this way. This is gonna be pretty wild. What is that thing? A rage demon. He's immune. Great start. And these are all like kind of pause attacks for him, which is interesting. Oddeth, get in there and close this thing. It's kind of tough to say. This first ability is not that great. I'm actually going to switch out. Let's go on this. Oh, we've got the rage back there. I'm gonna try and just disrupt this thing a bit. Let's close it. Not bad. Not bad at all. And actually, you know what? With my point, I'm going to invest it. And then I'll probably respec later anyways. So let's just fill out... Or you know what? We could go... We use this one quite a bit. Let's grab that.
No good. We'll have to find another way.
Seriously? What about you, Cole? Oh, only by some kind of mechanism. Okay. Fair enough. What's behind there? Oh, unfinished business. Okay. Alright, let's head over to the other one then. Whoa, look at our potions. I didn't even realize that, but those guys were getting wrecked. We'll actually have to stop at the base to refill. Okay, everybody take some rest. We should be able to close the other fader unless it's dramatically more difficult, which it's totally possible. Well, it's a little bit. One down. What is this? That's monstrous. Give me the trap. There it is. Okay, so we got some essences, a couple of other things.
They came from all over. Miles and miles.
For me, I don't know if it's just me, but I feel like Cole, like, I'm probably way wrong, but I feel like he's like a major, there's something going on with him that's even more than what we already know that is weird about him. I feel like there's just something going on with him that's going to have an impact. And maybe I'm totally wrong. Probably am. Death Root. What are you guys fighting? Oh god. I like these little, I don't know if these are decoys or what they are exactly. Oh, no, no, no. I can't, nope, that's not happening. Okay, embarrassing.
What happened here?
What did happen here? Research supplies. Property of Frederick of Sera, University of Orlais, Nizir's past
Ship
research
2,
camp.
Frederick of Sera. Who in Andraste's name would be out in this desert, aside from us?
What happened
Well,
here?
apparently a Frederick.
A long road, stumbling through the rocks, struck from behind.
Old Chantry trail signs. The Chantry used these symbols long ago to mark trails to hidden locations. They are often mistaken by passerby as simple carvings
A
on the
Chantry
rock
symbol out
trees.
here. Odd.
Quite. Are we still fighting this coyote? There we go. Now, what else is going on in here? I like when we find these dark... Oh, it's not a cave. Our Lady of Anderfels, a land filled with wonders like the Murdain, with its gigantic white statue of Our Lady carved into its face, her hands outstretched and bearing an eternal flame. Genitivi's words, brief as they were, inspired me. The stone prophet sounded magnificent. I had to see her for myself. I trekked up the Imperial Highway, concealing my identity and taking care not to seem like a foreigner. At Valdorma, a neglected road led west. Soon the dry land gave way to absolute desolation. Red earth, bones. Blowing sand stripped my face raw. When it cleared, I could see for miles, not that there was anything to see. The few settlements I encountered were populated with derelicts and Chantry zealots. They warned me of worse trials, should I continue to the Murdain. Eventually I turned back, opting a smaller statue in a place the Maker hadn't abandoned. Brother Berard, Perendale, Chantry Cleric. Yikes. That is very unfortunate. That's an unfortunate place to perish. Looks like we'd have to go around this to find this Frederick. Like, it's just miles and miles of, like, desert. What do we have here? Let's leave it be. It's pretty wild how all the different areas have, like, a very distinct look, a very distinct feel. I like that. We'll continue to go around this pass here. There's another rift. Let's see if we can find this Frederick. We can actually just mark it. I find it interesting that it gives you the area to search, but if you mark it, you can just go right to the specific location.
Decent place to camp.
Yep, let's set up.
Nothing to report, sir.
Okay, maybe it's not gonna work like that every time. Griffin Wing Monument in honor of the wings of Adamant, the brave griffins who gave their lives in service to keep the blight at bay. In war, victory, in peace, vigilance, in death, sacrifice. The researcher?
Visitors, thank the Maker. It's been so long since I've spoken to anyone. Have you come to observe the wildlife too?
I think I found your supplies. A dead man out in the desert had these on him.
Dead? Blessed Andraste. What about Marcus or Jeannette? This is
Don't
terrible
know about them.
news.
I'm
I
assuming
am
also
Frederick
dead.
of Sera, foremost researcher of draconology in Orlais. I came here with an expedition from the university. But the others are all missing, and our work has been halted. White Claw raiders have made off with much of our supplies. You will help me reclaim the equipment, will you not? You will champion the advancement of science.
Well, if it's for science, absolutely. But I think we already have
You're
the
a
supplies.
scholar. What can you tell me about this region?
The Western Approach is a remarkable place, as you are no doubt aware. Many magnificent creatures make their home here. Vargusts, dragons, phoenixes. They thrive where few others can. The land was poisoned by the Second Blight. The Warden Fortress has stood since that time. Before the Blight, the ancient Imperium ruled here. Actually, I saw some Tevinters recently. Studying the runes, perhaps.
Okay. And are you safe
The
out
rest
here?
of your team went missing, and there are raiders all over the area. Should you be here alone?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the expedition, but the raiders have left me completely undisturbed. I have also seen Grey Wardens and strangers in odd black clothing, but they all ignore my presence completely.
Okay.
Tell me about yourself.
I am a professor at the University of Orlais. I have made it my life's work to write the definitive monograph on the hunting habits of dragons and their closest kin. On this trip alone, I have produced 20 scrolls of notes. More scholarship than has ever been done on the Southern Vargest.
That's
But my
pretty
hope,
cool, like...
My great ambition is to observe the abyssal high dragon taking her prey. A sight
God.
no scholar has ever recorded.
I have the supplies you were waiting for right here.
Some of our equipment is still missing. If you happen to find more of it, please let me know.
We'll have to speak
Okay.
some other time.
So we'll keep an eye open. Research
Everyone
supplies
else who
were
enters this
covered.
desert dies, but they leave Frederick alone. Odd.
That is a bit strange, I agree, but what are you gonna do? Let's see, what else do we have out here? We've got the red lyrium deposits. Vivian wishes to undo the magic done to her beloved circle of magi, and hopefully restore it to former allegiance or relevance, recovering phylacteries and tombs lost with the fall of the circles might help. And then we've got here Blackwell's maps contains an old chart. Contains that chart old warden camps and outposts throughout Ferelden and Orlais. The wardens who abandoned these camps may have left artifacts of interest behind, or may have left behind artifacts of interest. I have like dyslexia right now. It's crazy. We have another Fade Rift, so let's do this. Seems we should be able to take a pretty
Deserts
direct
were supposed
path.
to be hot. We can rule out Venatori for this. Not enough blood splattered everywhere.
So we need to have, I believe, our warriors. There it is. Ancient Warden logbook. So close, we nearly reached him. Made it down to what looked like a dwarven thaig, where the song was actually audible, real and thrumming through the air, not just in our heads. It rattled through the Lyrium pillars and shook the earth beneath our feet to its dreadful tempo. We lost 30 men in the last cave-in, and the Warden commander is abandoning the mission. I tried to argue for one last push, but the rock is too unstable down there. We'll have to find another archdemon somewhere more solid. That whole, like, I find it so creepy, this whole Warden song that they hear. What exactly? Oh, damn, nope. Don't want to be jumping off of that. I'm not sure how deep mushrooms are used, but we have a shitload of them. Okay, so let's find the circle tomb in the western approach for her. There it is. And then there's an artifact here, but it's going to be right under a rift, which we can totally handle, I hope. I'm saying that with some level of confidence, but honestly, who knows? Oh, it didn't work. I thought maybe we could get up that way. God damn. Can we get any, like... Oh, it's just totally flat. How am I supposed to get up there? That way either. Who are these people? Uh-oh. Put him down. I don't really think these guys stand much of a chance. Scrawled raider note. Caravan of refugees drove off road so we could collect out a view of Imperial soldiers. Half died, but you can pick up the wounded. Okay, they're compassionate. Okay, I think there's our entry point to get up higher there. Looks like we either have a dust storm or some type of fire. Here's another chantry,
The end must be nearby.
That could lead us... Oh, there's a little cave over there. That might be interesting. Dusty Top Fort. With an active rift. Let's see if we can't get some high ground here.
Should we look?
They say the Silent Plains are corrupted like this. Never been.
Alright, this one probably going to be a little bit more trouble. I'm going to actually take the height advantage here. Why am I on fire? I I think I'm gonna use their own thing against them. I'll wait for like the little second wave that comes out. Can I not? How come I can't put it down? Put it over there. It's really weird, it's not letting me set it. Let's kill this big one, shall we? Calm down. We're out of... Oh, we're in trouble here. I can't afford to take another hit either. Damn it. This is gonna be tough.
We lost our warden!
God damn. Okay, that gives me another chance here. Yikes.
We need to retreat!
I don't know why they keep targeting me. Oh my god. We can kill this thing. Damn it. Nope. Okay, that was pretty intense. I'm gonna try that again because I feel like we can actually do that. I'm just gonna have to be...
Should we look around?
Yeah, I mean... I need to be more tactical than that for sure. That's like one of my self-admitted weaknesses right now is that I just kind of go in there and hope for the best.
Nothing to report, sir.
It's always that second wave that will give us any trouble. But I do feel like being on the high ground is a good idea. Minus the whole not being able to use my Mark of the Rift. I'm wondering if that'll prevent me from using my other ability to kind of trap them in place. Uh-oh. Whoa! Too many resources on this fight here, but... He's immune. Good job, guys.
The name on the manifest is
Got some
Frederick
more research
Sera.
replies.
Didn't we meet him?
Did we meet him? Met him like 10 seconds ago, bro. I don't want to fight these guys. Okay. I'll try and draw one out here. Oh god. Nope. How come I can't? Okay, well, forget that. Come on. There we go. Can I? Let's try it here. Oh, damn it. Get this one out of here. Okay, let's take a second here, shall we? Okay. How come I can't... It's not letting me select anybody else. The fact that we're actually kind of holding down the fort from up high here is good news. Need everybody over here. Can I just... Oh, I can just close it! Good. We did it. That wasn't too bad, and I didn't... Even when I tried to employ the tactics, couldn't even really pause to do it. Now, where are these things for Blackwall? Could it be something here?
Good find.
Yep. Grey Warden sword. Very cool. Okay, I'll tell you what. This is a nice place to just enjoy the view. What is that over there? That's really cool. There's like a lot of cool things happening here, actually. Okay, so thank you guys once again. We'll take a little break. When we come back, I would like to try and figure out, probably go here. Grey Wardens are all hearing the calling and believe they have little time before succumbing to their corruption. A number of panic wardens are gathering in the western approach. That's our goal, and that's why we came here. We could try and recover supplies and stuff like that as well, but right now I'd really like to figure out the warden situation. So we'll probably head here next, and we'll see how that goes. But wish me luck, guys. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.